welcome back to the channel. It's been a minute since I did one of these updates, so as you'll know from this vlog, if you're watching, this is an IVF update. So it is Monday the 7th of July and I'm just about to go into work for most of the morning and some of the afternoon, and then this afternoon we have our Zika blood test. So we had to wait 2 weeks from getting back from Orlando before we could be tested. They should then get the results within, I think, like 48 hours or something, and as long as we're clear we can start treatment. It is then cycle dependent on certain days, and I don't know what that looks like yet for us, but fingers crossed. That means we are so close to starting this journey, which is a little bit scary, exciting, nervous, but as promised, I'm going to take you along with us. I'm going to share as much as I can, be as open on this journey as I can be, because I know that it helps other people. So many people have reached out to me already, so that's the plan. I will see you at the clinic for a blood test. It's been a bit of a day since I last checked in. So we went to have our Zika blood test this afternoon, and they told us that it's going to take, unfortunately, 14 days until we get the results back. And when I got home, I've been having this like niggling feeling for a few days, but I was like, no, I think it's just like my period starting. But it wasn't. I am literally in shock, excited, terrified, like absolutely everything. I don't know if you can see very well in the light, but it says 2 to 3 weeks. I can't stop crying. You hear stories like this of people that are about to start IVF and then it happens naturally, and based on that timing, if it is 2 to 3 weeks, then that means it happened while we were at Disney. Which, like, Disney already has such a special place in my heart, but we went there before the IVF to, like, calm down, reset, have some time away together. And if that is also hopefully where we get our rainbow baby, then, oh, it just makes me so happy. I'm a little bit emotional. So yeah, you guys will not see this until way down the line when hopefully everything's okay. But right now it is the 7th of July at 5 p.m. and I'm pregnant. Right, it's the 7th of July. We've just had our Zika blood test today, ready to start IVF. But I had this like weird feeling since we got back from Disney, like hoping that we would get pregnant naturally before IVF. And I did like a stick one, and it has a really faint line and it's confusing me a lot. So we're going to do a clear blue. We're going to do it together. I feel so like shaky and nervous. I really want it to be positive, but I don't want to get my hopes up either. The dogs are watching me, like I'm actually terrified. How do I know when this one's ready? That's the instructions. How long do I dip it for? I should know this, but I want to get it right. Right. 20 seconds. Okay, I'm just going to dip this and then I'll come back. It's loading. I swear this literally takes like 5 minutes as well. We're just going to be standing here together for 5 minutes. Within 3 minutes, it says. This is going to be the longest 3 minutes of my life. What does that say? is still loading. What does that mean? What does it mean? Thank you. These are happy tears. Good morning. I still can't believe that I get to say this, but it is the 14th of July and it's been a week since I found out that I was pregnant. It still just doesn't even feel real to say it. We have our first scan booked for this Sunday, the 20th of July, which is an early scan, so I'll be just over 6 weeks. I just need some reassurance that everything is okay, because currently I'm feeling very anxious. I think the fact that we were due to start IVF sort of terrifies me, because essentially now that we've fallen naturally, like, our funding and stuff is gone, I think. So I know that wouldn't have been guaranteed either, but I think because there would have been like the science involved and all the people, I'm quite scared. God, I've got to try not to cry. It feels so like emotional, hormonal, but I thought we'd just do a little check-in on my symptoms because it's useful for like my own record and for anybody else that's watching. So I haven't had a ton of symptoms, but I am getting quite tired. I get waves of nausea, so like it comes, I feel like I could be sick, but then I'm not sick and it goes. And also bloating. I feel quite bloated. I feel like I look like the size of a house right about now. I probably don't, but that's just how I feel. So yeah, we've just got to get through the next 6 days and then hopefully I will get to see my very tiny little bean. I'm not expecting it to look like anything, I know that, but just over the 6-week mark they can normally see like the flicker of a heartbeat, and I just think I need to know everything's in the right place, that there is a heartbeat and that this is actually real, because right now I'm just doing sticks every other day and that's the only reassurance I've got. So yeah, if you're in the same boat as me, this is a completely normal way to be feeling, but you just have to stay calm, look after your body and try and trust the process, which I know is so cheesy to say because I am also feeling super anxious. But yeah, we have got this. Okay, it's the 16th of July, it's Wednesday. I'm working at home today, which is good because this is my first work at home day since I found out. And let me tell you, the tiredness is setting in, so just being able to have a day at home and take it a bit slower, it's needed. I am testing quite a bit at the minute just because I need that reassurance, but we've got our first early scan this weekend, which I'm super excited about. I'm also really nervous because obviously that's the first time I'm sort of going to have someone else confirm that this is real and it's actually happening, but also I just need to know that everything's happening where it's meant to be happening for right now. There's so much that's out of my control, I know that, so I'm just doing as much as I can to look after myself, stay active, drink lots of water, but I am doing more tests and I've still got 2 lines. It's just such a bizarre feeling, and like my test line is actually darker than my control line now. I don't know what that means. I don't know if it's a good thing, if it's a bad thing, or if it's indifferent, but I'm just happy that there's 2 very strong lines on there. Like, it doesn't feel real. I'm not really having any symptoms yet either, apart from I'm quite tired. I get waves of nausea, but it's predominantly in the morning. I just get this like one wave after I first wake up and then it goes away again. And bloating. I'm quite bloated, but otherwise I feel pretty good. I'm excited for this weekend. I'm nervous, and I will probably, so today's Wednesday, I'll probably test again on Friday and then that'll be it until Sunday. So yeah. Good morning. It is Sunday the 20th of July and I think I'm about 6 weeks and 4 days pregnant today. And we're going for a private scan just to check everything's where it should be, everything's okay, and to give me some peace of mind and reassurance. So I will take you with us for as much as we can. Okay, back from the scan. So we use a company called Ultrasound Direct. They have various clinics across the country, I think, and they used to actually be linked with TFP, which was our fertility clinic. So I thought I was about 6 weeks 3 days, sorry. However, they did confirm a pregnancy in there. but I'm measuring at 5 weeks 6 days according to them at the moment, so still quite early, but they did see a tiny little heartbeat, so they confirmed it's in there, it's in the right place, everything is as it should be right now, and they've offered us a free rescan in 2 weeks, so hopefully we will see a little bit more than just this tiny little bean. But it just makes me so happy. It soothes some of my anxiousness, and yeah, I feel very, very, very content now.